Thank you for watching and following TVS London. This is an online channel where we talk about sports and technology. We wanted to bring inspirational personals from this industry, from sports and technology, to talk about their inspirational journey so that their journey and their stories can give some inspiration to the young people. Spirit of cricket is one of the key themes in our cricket segment. We wanted to make sure the young generation, the young people, learn about the spirit of cricket.
You all stay
What
mute.
does it mean? And then they play with the game with the true spirit. We wanted to bring technology forefront of our discussions, and we will bring some key leaders from the industry, from technology, from sports, to talk about the challenge and opportunities ahead and how we can adapt the new normal. Due to COVID-19, our life will be different. The things will be depending on technology. We wanted to make sure the sports are ready. We wanted to make sure the people, the young people, the coaches, and the industry learn about how to adapt, how technology can help coaches, how technology can help players, and how the fans can have the excitement and experience without being in the ground. So we wanted to discuss all of them. Please follow us. Please contact us if you wanted to tell your inspirational stories, and we will bring you in our discussions, in our program. And from you, there will be a lot of people will be learning.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and Eid Mubarak to everyone in Europe, America, and of course today also Eid in Bangladesh. So it is just 7:40 nearly in London, and Bangladesh, of course, it's past 12 o'clock. So we are celebrating in London Eid. At the same time, people in Bangladesh celebrating Eid today. So from bottom of my heart, I'm really missing my country, Bangladesh. I'm missing my family, my friends, my colleagues, and everybody. And there are so much of stories that we grown up with what we have done during those 8 days. And here in England, we are so far from the country, from Bangladesh, from my motherland, where our family, our friends celebrating the Eid today, and we wish them all the best. We know that we are passing a very difficult time. The Eid is not normal. This is the Eid al-Adha, and we saw the Hajj, how they have performed yesterday, maintaining the social distance. So here also we are maintaining the social distance. It's not that easy. It's not in our character. It's not our culture. The way we meet people, the way we greet people, but nevertheless we all celebrate. We are celebrating. I am going to bring some of our guests, some of our friends, some of our colleagues, former colleagues as well, and some of the people from the, and almost everybody from the cricket arena, and we'll talk a little bit of cricket. So without further ado, I'm bringing my first guest today here from Bangladesh. Fine bhai, Assalamu alaikum. Fine
Yes,
bhai, Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to you too. Yes, it's very understandable, big celebration, but you're away from home. But the fact remains that it's probably same everywhere because of the pandemic situation. We are, even us, we are not able to meet people or friends or relations, even in the country. So it's almost the same. Whatever you're going through, we're going through the same actually.
Yeah.
Everybody's an isolated island at the moment, and uh, I think not much we can do about it. So it's a different normal, and we're trying to catch up with it, trying to adapt to it, and yes.
Fine bhai, thank you very much for your time in a very short notice. I think I've contacted you about not even 5 minutes probably,
A
and
pleasure.
you are so
Yeah.
kind enough to that join in midnight in Bangladesh. Fine bhai, I will speak to you a little bit about the Eid and a few things related to cricket. So I'll take about a couple of minutes. from you. Before that, I'm just going back to. I have got two more colleagues and friends here just to talk about um, their thoughts about the Eids and how they are doing. I'm bringing Jawa Ali. Jawa Ali is one of the director from SS Cricket Board, and also Jawa is one of the founder of various cricket competitions and the things that we have initiated in London. I'm trying to bring Java. Let me see. I'm not sure. Is Java? Can you hear us? It's not connecting. I'll bring back Ayaz Karim. Ayaz Karim, and also he's a general. He's a joint secretary of Bangladesh Cricket Supporters Association. I'll try and bring Ayaz. Ayaz, can you hear me? Ayaz, you are muted. All right, Ayaz,
Yes,
can you hear
I
me?
did unmute it now. Thank you very much, and Eid Mubarak to
Sorry,
both of you,
Ayaz,
and
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to both of you too, and also people across the world watching this live telecast. And Eid Mubarak, greetings to all. And as you said, Ratanbhai, you are spot on that we are missing our families, and certainly it's not it's a kind of new normal for us, and also at the same time, due to this pandemic, we couldn't really travel, although we had an intention of many of us, although we had an intention of traveling to Bangladesh to see our family celebrate our Eid together, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. But all we did was we spent our time in here with our friends, and few of our family members, those who were available around UK, we did get in touch with them and spent our day. That's how it was. And even the procedure of praying Eid in mosques, etc., wasn't normal either. So people prayed as much as they could wherever they managed to do it, and it was a bit of fun, I would say, but not. I won't say that the fun has been taken completely away from us, but it was okay. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So again, as I'll ask you one more question, because I know that for the last couple of years in England, the government is allowing Eid prayers at the ground, different park, and even in the cricket field. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, you lead a prayer in one of the cricket ground today. Can you just talk through your experience? I'm not sure either it is your first time you lead the Eid prayer or not.
Yes, it was a decent experience, I would say. And in terms of arranging the Eid prayer, it was very short notice. What we did was last night when we heard there was a government's regulation that people need to register themselves through mosque to prior to the Eid Jamaat, so that people can go there and pray. And but the thing is, because there was certain rules and regulation to maintain, people, some of us been left out, that we couldn't really register due to the last minute caught up. So what we decided was, if we arrange social distancing measure in a cricket field, and our team, NeoCC, and few other people also were engaged into that. What they did was, they went to a local park, and we stayed away from each other about 1 meter plus, as UK government advised, and we prayed there, and I tried to lead, of course, and it was a very decent experience. And of course, and the people, those who attended, about um, it was about 30 to 40 odd people, and they had good time, I would say. But it wasn't like normal uh, hugging and stuff like that after the prayer, of course not. But what they did was, they stayed away, they greeted each other. They said yes, it was a decent initiative being taken by locals, so that at least those who've been left out from the mosque, they can at least attend the Eid prayer, which we only get once a year.
Yeah, thank you, Ayaz. Ayaz, would you like to say a few things to your club and the community members during the Eid, and then I'll keep talking with some other people as well, so that if you wanted to say a few things to your club and the community.
Yes, I wish a very happy New Year to all our Neo Cricket Club members, and the supporters, sponsors across the globe, and people those who watching this television, this online telecast. Happy Eid Mubarak to everyone. A special thanks to Ratan Bhai and whoever working behind the scene tirelessly to put this telecast together. And I appreciate all their hard work, and thank you very much. And I'm really proud of being part of this such a wonderful TV program, especially because where there are legendary cricket coach Fahim Bhai is there, our teacher, our master, of course, and of course with Ratan Bhai, our senior brother. Thank you very much to see you all. Happy Eid Mubarak to everyone once again.
Thank you, Ayaz. Thank you, Ayaz. Fine, by
Yes.
I about because we are of course in Europe, that we do things differently. There are a restriction in place, and I am for the first time prayed Eid Jamaat in one of my park, very about 2 minutes distance from my home, which was I felt home that I am in Bangladesh. That today I supposed to be in Bangladesh. We had the tickets. I bought the tickets in February because we all family supposed to be in Bangladesh and do this Eid, and of course, unfortunately, we had to cancel everything and we couldn't come. So here we are. So fine, by what's your plan tomorrow?
Uh, you were lucky you had your prayer outside your home, but tomorrow I'll be offering my prayers inside my home. I won't be going to the mosque because it's still not that safe, to be honest. And although a section of people will be there, but there will be a good number who will be offering their prayers from home. So it's a big thing. You can understand that not going to the mosque and offering the prayer there, it makes a big difference. So the first thing we do on any day, and then probably go to the house of our senior relatives, your uncles and your grandparents, and this and that, and nothing is going to happen like that. So what I'll be doing is probably I'll be staying back at home, and you can very well understand that these days we are totally dependent on social medias for connecting with friends and relatives and all that, and that's what we continue to do. And one thing is probably common between us is that I have my sister who lives about 8 to 10 kilometers away from where I live, and my eldest brother and sister, they're living in the US and Canada. And I can tell you for the last 130 or 40 days, I haven't seen either of them. So it doesn't matter where you live now. So even within a distance of 10 kilometers, we're not in a position to actually travel and see each other. So it's really very difficult. And tomorrow is even more difficult because tomorrow is Eid day, and most probably I won't be seeing any of my family members, just like you, and it's sad.
Yeah, thank you, fine, by you stay with us. I'll bring Jawal. Java probably is back on online. So Java, can you hear us, Java?
I can. Sorry, everyone. Before I had some connection problems.
All right,
Eid
Java. Thanks
Mubarak,
for
everyone in
joining
Bangladesh.
in. Yeah, Eid Mubarak. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me clear?
Yes.
All right, Java. Yes, go on, Java.
So obviously, it's one of those odd times actually in the UK as well. Some areas of the UK, unfortunately, people can't go to other people's houses in Manchester and Yorkshire. So it is disappointing for them. Luckily, in London, we don't have a local lockdown, so I've been fortunate to spend time with my family. But it's testing times for us. Some of us have prayed inside the mosque with social distancing. Some people are praying outside in the park. In Regent's Park, there was a prayer in Central Park, in Newham, in across Tower Hamlets, and lots of different people are using this period to innovate and find ways to pray together and come together, which is a great thing to see. Obviously, on the cricket topic, um, cricket is being affected by local lockdowns. We were going to have open spectator sessions. That's been called off. Tomorrow marks the start of the professional game amongst the counties, and Essex have their first game tomorrow against Kent. So the cricket season is starting, but with all the things that are happening, I think one thing is important for us to remember the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. It's about sacrifice, it's about patience, and it's about being dedicated to the cause. So As Muslims around the world, we need to have focus on what our objectives are, and as individuals and human beings, we need to lead by example, follow the rules, obey the rules, and support one another as best as we can.
Yeah, absolutely, Java. Yeah, you are spot on. The sacrifice that you mentioned, and this is the Eid for sacrifice. And I hope, fine, but I probably you don't know today. Suddenly, from last night, suddenly there is a localized lockdown in north of England. So they cannot meet. Not more than even two families cannot meet. Java, am I right that two household cannot meet also?
That's right. Even two households can't meet, and even in their gardens. So it's not just indoors. Even in
That's right.
private gardens, where previously in the last Eid, families came together and prayed in the private garden, that's been banned.
Yeah, so
Yesterday
this is
night
one
at 10
thing, and
o'clock,
also
2 hours before.
it was just 2 hours before midnight they've announced, and they've announced in an area where there are a lot of Muslim people are living. And I was talking to one of the coaches from north of England just about half an hour back, and one of the things they said, just to restrict the families to get together, because Eid is, we know how we celebrate. All right. I think this is one of the very urgent measures the government has taken, has to take probably. And also
Mhm.
today, midday, the Prime Minister announces from tomorrow there are supposed to be laser centers and various things were supposed to be opening, and that is post back. We are in a very uncertain territory. How is Bangladesh fine by now?
Well, not much different though. There are less restrictions here because people are moving around. I think they're taking ready to take risks, and they're moving around. And as you all know that during this time of the year, during the Eid festivals, millions of people move from Dhaka to the respective places, and that's what happened even this time. And so there are a lot of movements that's been taking place, and I think people are meeting each other, friends and families, part of the section, not everybody. Sensible people are making sure that uh, they make keeping the distances and other things that need to be taken care of. But there's a big group of people who are not really very keen on maintaining these disciplines, and I'm not sure what will eventually happen because of uh, this indisciplined act of a group of people. I'm not sure. Hopefully, uh, less will be happening. There will be less loss due to this, and probably we'll get to know in the next 2 to 3 weeks that what happens. But there are a lot of movements. People are moving around, and you have experienced the cattle how purchasing systems and all that. These are all in existence here now, and lots of gatherings in the markets. So it's quite dangerous, what I feel. And
Yeah, thank you, fine guy. I think it's a very late night in Bangladesh. Thank you for your
yes,
time.
it is.
I wish you all the very best, and I wish all of our family, friends, and everybody back home a very warm Eid greetings.
Thank you, Ratan. Good to talk to you on Eid Day, and I wish everyone well there. Greetings to everybody, and hope I'm sure that not much to do even at your end, but I hope you enjoy as much as you can. Thank you, and Eid
Thank you, bye
Mubarak.
bye,
Eid
and
Mubarak.
thank you. I will be in touch. Thank you, Jawa. Can you hear me now? Hello, Jawa. Can you hear me? Can you hear
Yep,
me,
I can
Jawa?
hear you.
All right, Jawa. Can you tell me the one of the things that that Bradford the lockdown and the way they have initiated the household movement, will that affect to cricket? Is there any links that will be affected, or ECB will come
But
up with some sort of plan?
yeah, if you see the ECB announcement, as soon as the government made the announcement at midday today, the ECB sent out a press release straight away to say that the scheduled games where spectators were permitted as a trial match in Warwickshire, that's going to be on hold. So there's not going to be a return to trial spectator matches. So already straight away there's an impact on cricket. The R naught value in the south of England and southeast of England is above 1, which means the rate of infection is more than the people that are getting better. So if that continues, there could be another lockdown, and we can see the government start to restrict activities where they've permitted in the past, such as recreational cricket. So we need to watch this space. If things do, in Spain, things really escalated quickly, and that's something that's making the government nervous. So we could see a quick decision where councils stop allowing the use of their sports facilities. So we need to watch this space. We need to see what happens.
I think we have some sound problem, Java, but you know that the nutshell is there still might be some consequences on cricket. Yes, there are people who already booked the tickets for that trial experience to go to the ground and play the game. Watch the game, maintaining social distancing. It may not happen. So Java, would you like to say a few things about to the community in this stage? Uh, Java, I cannot hear you. Cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. Just hold on. You are muted. Your mic for some reason is muted. Just hold on. Sorry, we have some going through some technical problems. So that while Java is here, Java still stay here. We have another guest, Sajid Patel, co-founder National Cricket League. Sajid, Assalamu alaikum, Eid Mubarak.
Walaikum salam. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. Eid Mubarak to you and all the viewers there. Eid Mubarak to everyone, to the cricketing family and everyone. As you see, I've got guests round. Everyone is around my house.
We all are. We are just bringing you quickly to say a few greetings to your community and the cricket community, your league, your teams, and also
Before I do that, I've got a legend with me. You know him very well.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, how are you?
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak to you also.
Yeah. How are you? I'm really glad that you are on the screen.
Yeah. He's saying that he's glad to see you.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Eid Mubarak. You say Eid Mubarak to all of your GMCL members and the teams. Just say Eid Mubarak.
Okay, no problem. That's all right. Hello, everybody. Eid Mubarak from Dilawar Patel. Have a happy day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I thought I've got you two people in one go.
Two people in one. Fantastic. So Sajid,
Yeah.
say greetings to your team, your community, and also I wanted to hear from you the new social distancing measure. The government is.
I'm just going to get out of the room because there's so much noise in the background. So I'm just about. Oh my God, I've got kids upstairs. Hang on, just bear with me. Let me go outside. Just get near the door. Sorry.
So while you are
Can you hear
sitting, I'm just going to talk about today. The government is taking some measurement in England that the leisure centers are supposed to be opening from tomorrow. Leisure centers and some of the venues where people can watch the cinema, the bowlings, and various small event, even the wedding where people can attend within about 30 people can attend. All those things are cancelled. So at the moment, so it's very difficult. There are some localized spikes here and there. So which government is taking all sort of measurement to make sure that there is no third spikes, or sorry, second spikes in England, and they don't want it to close the country like they have done before. All right, Sajid probably is here. Sajid, can you hear us now?
I can hear you nice and
All
clear.
right,
I've got
please,
a nice quiet
go
room
ahead.
now, finally.
Greet your community, your team, your league.
All right, Eid Mubarak, everyone. Hope you all enjoying yourselves. Obviously, those who are obviously not celebrating, hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We've got cricket back, which is fantastic. And I wish you all the very best from all the communities who play in our league, and obviously all the cricketing community playing cricket all together.
Thank you, Sajid. Sajid, I just wanted to ask you about, did you, probably you have heard the news about yesterday that in north of England there are new restrictions, and also today from midday the government has announced another restrictions, which is there are supposed to be a few relaxation from tomorrow, which is not happening, and ECB has immediately cancelled. There are some games where they wanted to trial bringing the supporters in. Do you have any of those concern that your teams or anybody is concerning about those newses or anything?
No, absolutely. Obviously, we have, as a league, have already made plans. So obviously, if there is a second wave which is coming, then obviously all will be non and void. But obviously, yes, what's happening in up north, especially in Blackburn, that area, got relatives from there, and obviously the north, obviously that part of Lancashire, and obviously Yorkshire. Obviously, there's so much, and obviously Luton. Obviously, we know it's happening in Luton. It's concerning, and obviously for people to play cricket and they're looking forward to it, and then all of a sudden this happened, is really disastrous for and really devastating for those for the cricketing family over there.
Of course, yes. Java, you wanted to add on anything, that any concern that how cricket community can be prepared so that they
I think
are maintaining social distancing, they are following all sort of things, and it doesn't affect
Okay.
cricket.
I think it's important that when we do play, if we do get the opportunity to play cricket matches, some basic things. When we take wickets, please don't all huddle together. Come pre-change for the game. Don't share equipment, where possible. The basic hygiene. Because cricket is a long game, try and wash your hands or use hand sanitizer as much as possible. So it's the personal hygiene aspects. As Muslims, we're meant to be clean people anyway. So let's keep that cleanliness going throughout the day, because the more we wash and cleanse ourselves, the lower the risk of us spreading things. So those are some of the key things. When we are waiting to bat, just let's make sure the distance is there. Sometimes we want to crowd around the scorer to find out how we're doing, give them some space. Some basic tips like that, I think, will help during the cricket matches. I know one of the things of cricket is to have tea together, but sometimes those little novelty things we need to park and just let's play the game, let's do the basics just to get through the main core of the matches, and try and do less of the peripheral stuff that is higher risk.
All right, okay. Can you hear me, Java? I cannot. I didn't hear the last few things that you spoken.
I think it was just to say, look, let's focus on the game, let's play the match, and let's be sensible. Let's try and keep ourselves clean. Washing our hands, using hand sanitizer. It's just being a bit sensible and using common sense approach. When the ball's returned from the wicket keeper, don't share it, don't throw it around all the way. Give it direct back to the bowler. Little basic things like that will lower the risk, and that's the key thing. We need to find ways to lower the risk as much as we can.
Java, just before you go, on behalf of you are the General Secretary of Bangladesh Cricket Supporters Association. Would you like to say a few things for the fans just before you go?
Yeah, obviously, look, as cricket fans, we had a few series lined up. Bangladesh were meant to come to play at Essex against Ireland. We had a lot of series because of COVID. The T20 World Cup has been called off. The Asia Cup has been called off. So those were competitions that we would have, loved to support Bangladesh. But let's be patient. Let's support the team. As more and more competitions emerge next year, there'll be a lot of cricket. I think it's important that we always send our good wishes and regards to the cricketers. Let's not do the social media stuff, put pressure on players because of what they do in their personal life, and let's encourage and be positive towards one another. That's the key thing. And I think, as all cricket fans around the world, it'll be great to see the international game back on, where we can support our individual countries when they compete against one another.
Thank you, Java. Wish you all the best and enjoy rest
Eid
of the
Mubarak, Jawad bhai. Eid Mubarak.
Thank you. See you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Sajid, you are there. Just talk through about from Java said, that we need to take a personal responsibility, the teams, so that cricket show that we can do maintaining social distancing and play fairly.
No, absolutely, 100% agree with what Jawad bhai has obviously said. And yeah, we as a league, and I'm sure that obviously other leagues are doing the same thing. Obviously, we've obviously everyone's been active on the updates from the ECB even before the season starts of what certain things, certain measures are taken. So obviously, from the pitch markings to the social distancing with batsman and bowler and umpire to various different other stuff. So hand sanitizer has been available every 6 overs, the ball being cleaned up from an antibacterial cloth, various other stuff. And we as a league, obviously, we on our handbook, we have put down obviously these sort of gameplay plans as a risk assessment for players to follow. And not only that, we also got a disclaimer done as well. So a disclaimer just to cover ourselves and cover all the players to try and see how. And it's worth just educating and keep reminding them, as we always do every week on a WhatsApp group that we have. We always remind our clubs and players, please follow the guidelines, and that's what we are asking. And I'm sure other leagues are doing the same as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Would you like to say your final word before you go?
Well, all I want to say is Eid Mubarak to everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful time and hopefully a fabulous weekend coming up. And yeah, Ratan Bhai, you're doing such a fabulous job with this. And thank you to TVS London for this opportunity again. And hopefully I'll be back on the program in the near future soon, inshallah. Take care.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time within very, very, very short notice. And you always give your time. So thank you, Sajid. I just wanted to say everyone again, Eid Mubarak to you. We'll just take a very short break. And when we come back, we'll just say a few updates from the cricket community, and then we'll come back. Thank you for watching and following TVS London. This is an online channel where we talk about sports and technology. We wanted to bring inspirational personals from this industry, from sports and technology, to talk about their inspirational journey, so that their journey and their stories can give some inspiration to the young people. Spirit of cricket is one of the key themes in our cricket segment. We wanted to make sure the young generation, the young people, learn about the spirit of cricket and what does it mean, and then they play with the game with the true spirit. We wanted to bring technology forefront of our discussions, and we will bring some key leaders from the industry, from technology, from sports, to talk about the challenge and opportunities ahead and how we can adapt the new normal. Due to COVID-19, our life will be different.
the things will be depending on technology. We wanted to make sure the sports are ready. We wanted to make sure the people, the young people, the coaches, and the industry learn about how to adapt, how technology can help coaches, how technology can help players, and how the fans can have the excitement and experience without being in the ground. So we wanted to discuss all of them. Please follow us. Please contact us if you wanted to tell your inspirational stories, and we will bring you in our discussions, in our program. And from you, there will be a lot of people will be learning.
Thank you, everyone. We went to a break, and again, we just wanted to bring this today's program just to say Eid Mubarak to everybody in London, in Europe, in America, and also today in Asia. We are there are our family and friends are celebrating Eid today in Bangladesh. So we wish all of them Eid Mubarak, and I wish and pray that your sacrifice is accepted to Almighty, and I hope again you will be maintaining the social distancing. We are passing very difficult time everywhere. In England, there are some places there are localized spikes, second wave we are thinking about. In Europe, the infection level is going up, particularly in Spain, some part of France. We know that India, Brazil, USA, they are really suffering. You need to be really, really careful for yourself, for your family, for your community, for your country. So it's so important that we we maintain the social distance, and we follow the government's guidelines. We follow the medical advice. We follow the World Health Organization's guidelines. So again, I wish everybody a happy Eid, and stay well and stay safe. Assalamu alaikum.